I'm gonna burp.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. Thank you. That's fucking ridiculous.
That's creepy.
So, welcome back to another episode. And today, we're going to talk about one of our favorite video game memory nights. One of our favorite nights hanging out, playing video games. And we want you guys to tell us, what is one of your favorite nights you've had with your friends? Staying up all night, drinking, like playing Tekken, drinking all night, whatever the fuck it was. It was some cherished moment that you had with your friends playing video games. And ours is a weird one.
Yes.
It's we don't know why we like this night so much, but it was legendary for us, and we weren't playing the best games.
No.
We didn't have the best conversations that night. No.
It was just it was one of those nights where it just happens. You can try and manufacture nights like that, and it won't work, but every once in a while, it just, the stars aligned, the planets were in the right place. I don't know, you had the right kind of chili for dinner.
Yeah.
Something good happens, and it all comes together, and this magical evening that's totally unplanned occurs.
Yeah.
And this was
in 1998.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And I think what it was is we were both very busy. You were working a lot. You'd started that new job. And we never really got a chance to hang out and play some video games like we would normally do for years before that. And I just gotten a few games. One of them was a copy game, which I ended up getting a legit copy years later. Real Robots Final Attack by Banpresto.
Presented by Banpresto.
Oh my goodness.
And we'll get into that one in a second. And Ys 4 on the PC Engine.
Yes, I remember that.
Sorry.
I do remember
listen to that. Should we go kill them outside? They're blowing fucking leaves with a blower.
I thought they were blowing leaves with a rake. Are you finished?
It doesn't help that it's the hottest day in summer.
Do you see what we deal with? Do you know who the fuck I am? I hope not, otherwise he's gonna call the police. No, take your time. We're all on your schedule. It's okay.
They were over there the last time I looked. I thought we'd have some time. It's just this woman.
You thought wrong.
She had a blower, but she looked very old and slow. I didn't think she would have Oh, she's on a mission. She's like
a leaf blower?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, Rob. It's a fucking. It's a fucking.
Well, she's going at it pretty hard and it's buzzing pretty loud. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Granny's getting it done. Just takes her a while at her age.
Dude, this woman is fucking going bananas out there. Okay. Every time you think it's cooled down. But the thing is we're very calm about this situation. Remind me of my ex-girlfriend.
The one that thought chip beef was a toothy blowjob?
What? I don't know what that's about, but I never dated anybody like that.
Gotta watch
But I would have
them
liked to. Wait, it's gone silent. Maybe her batteries died. Okay, so we're talking. Yeah.
I totally remember Ys 4 when we were playing it. Just didn't you get to a point where you got really frustrated because there weren't a lot of walkthroughs and stuff?
That's the whole point when you came over, what you gave me. You forgot.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the early days of the internet. And I had found a site called GameFAQs, and I had printed up a walkthrough
and brought it over
so he could play the game.
And he walked up the street on his legs. And his mother wasn't watching.
We're on Hello now.
Okay.
So
yeah, go on. Continue on.
That's right. I forgot about that because you were stuck and you were like, I've talked to every single person in every single village. I've tried everything. This game's
Yeah.
impossible to finish.
Yeah.
I was-
Well, I was trapped in the old woman who wouldn't get out of the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You kept throwing the mouse at her because you thought, oh, she's scared of mice or something.
No,
wasn't it?
no. She just, it was in Japanese. I gave her everything, whatever
You were
I could
like,
give her. Nothing would make her move. And all that. But no, the thing is that you printed that game pack out and you got me up to that point, and I got to that point. But anyways,
Yes.
The thing is Rob came over and we had some beer. But I was in a disciplined thing. I said I'm only gonna have 4 beers, and I'm gonna have them over the entire course of the night, and we're gonna play these games. Rob had other plans.
I had 4 for each one of his.
For this is why this is funny, because we were playing Real Robots Final Attack to begin with, and just so you know, it's this was a really cool. It's kind of like Virtual On.
Yes.
So it's like but what it is, it's all the old animes. So it's like from Dumbine and the old Gundams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had all those mechas, and you could fight against each other in a Virtual On type of way.
Yeah.
In an arena style thing, and I was split screen, and me and Rob were playing this.
Oh my God.
And I loved it because they, this may sound stupid, but a lot of the levels had the old opening soundtracks for these animes, and I just thought this was the coolest thing ever, and I was kicking this motherfucker all over the map.
It had nothing to do with the alcohol consumption.
No. But we were just having this great time, and Rob.
Well, and also because you had only recently really introduced me to mecha anime.
Yeah.
So remember, you, from a guy who was like, I like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
You were like, you're an idiot. And
Well, no, I get the idea.
No,
of Sailor Moon was. I'm
but
just saying there's other shit too.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that you're like, okay, you're one of these folks. I'm gonna fix that. Come over. Captain Tyler, this, that. But you gave me Gundam 0080 War in the Pocket, and I watched that. And you gave me a couple of other Gundam and Macross, and we watched those, and I really loved it. And then we started playing this.
This was a bit of a history lesson as we're playing it.
It was, and the other thing that was amazing about this was now that I was getting into the mecha combat, being able to actually do that where they like slide out from behind a building and fire a missile flock and then duck back and then pop up and do some snipe shots and shit was so fucking cool. It was like the best thing.
It was a really, and I think Rob was enjoying how much I was so thought this was the greatest thing I had ever played. Like honestly, had Dragonar I look on here as well. Fucking, it's great old animes.
So he's just like, enraptured about all these old animes, and then I'm getting the history lesson about them, and then like who designed them and what the art styles were and what the shows were about, and listen to the opening theme.
I was more blown away that we were getting this.
All of this cool stuff, and we're getting this awesome gaming experience as well. And I was seeing how much he enjoyed it, and just that alone, like we feed off each other's energy, and we've talked about this. But that it just kept getting better and better. It was just we were having so much fun.
Keep drinking and it
gets
gets better,
and better and better.
Yeah, honestly. But I was like, no, I'm having such a wonderful experience, and I was smoking my cigarettes and all that. But Rob, okay, can I tell you from my point of view? I don't know what point, but all of a sudden we moved into, hey, I'll put Ease 4 on. Let's try that out. You're like, and you were sitting there. You're sitting there and you're like, yeah. And the point that happened, there's a point at any party where you're with a friend of yours and you're talking to them, and all of a sudden you look at them and they just kind of look a little bit through you. And you know that they've moved on to a higher plane of existence than you. They are in a separate dimension on a journey.
It's a lovely place.
Yeah. Where that journey ends, nobody knows.
Usually in a toilet.
And this is no elaborate end to the story, but what was funny is that Rob, and it's funny when you're like, I was pretty much sober, and Rob was like out of his mind drunk, but not in a bad way.
No,
but you're like,
that's the thing is that I am. There are multiple kinds of drunks out there, but predominantly there's the angry drunk and there's the jolly drunk, and I have always been the jolly drunk.
Yeah.
And this night was no exception. I was the jolliest, happiest human being alive.
This is amazing. I love this. This is the best night.
Everybody, can you stop?
No, you were there. You weren't falling asleep. You were just like,
I love you, man.
I love this. We have to do this every night.
Every
night. That's awesome. And I was really enjoying how I enjoyed it how relaxed and how happy Rob was blissfully motherfucking happy. You were so happy.
I don't know how it takes the Buddhists so long to find Nirvana. All I gotta do is drink just the right amount of beer on a good video game night.
I play Real Robots Final Attack and East 4.
That's it.
That's
it. Was just I was just I found that happy place.
But there's an end to this evening.
Because a very wise man once said that getting drunk is really just borrowing tomorrow's happiness today. We did stay up quite late, and as John mentioned, I had a job.
A job?
I had a job. And
that is.
the funny thing is, my shift started very early the next day.
You left around 3, and you drank a lot.
I got home, I fell into bed. 45 minutes later, my alarm went off. Got up still roaring drunk, staggered through the shower, went to work. At a paging service where I had to talk on the phone with people.
I was still sleeping.
I am the smartest human being alive. Yeah. I got there, I went to work, and what did they do? Did they get mad at me? No. Did they reprimand me? No. Did they write me up? No. Did they force me to eat an excessively large, very greasy McDonald's breakfast that caused me serious stomach problems? Oh yeah. Did I spend most of that shift in the bathroom singing to the porcelain gods? Oh yeah. Do I regret it? Fuck no.
Yeah,
I phoned you when I got home, and this guy's like, "You actually went to work?" I was like, "Yeah, I had to go to work."
I couldn't believe you went to work.
I went to work drunk out of my mind.
Yeah.
Who does that? This guy.
And that's the thing. That's what creates for a fun, amazing gaming night. You can't. It's not the best game that you're ever playing. You know. It's not that you had the greatest conversation of all time that was like legendary and you conquered the universe with this thing. No. It's just funny.
Oh my god.
And I don't know why we always called it the Real Robots Final Attack Night.
And it will live in infamy.
Yeah.
To the end of my days.
Yeah. It will always be that great.
I've never been that drunk and gone to work ever, aside from that one time. I don't know why I did it that one time. I don't know why I didn't phone in sick. I don't know why I don't know.
You were very responsible back then.
I just always felt that I had to, and it was funny because they said to me, "We will never reprimand you for coming to work drunk, but we will punish you." And they did. Oh, it was horrible.
What a bunch of fuckers.
But I will never, ever forget that, and I will never regret it, because that was an amazing night.
And see, that's ours. Guys, what is your favorite video game night that you had with your friends? Like, just definitely tell us. This creates some good vibes and some good stories that we can definitely read and comment on and stuff like that. That'd be great.
Yeah, because I want to know. We want to know, and we want to hear. And again, we do read the comments.
Yeah. I know. I remember some guys like, yeah, you guys. Just some guy. I remember some guy wrote. He's like, you guys never read the comments. Why do you always ask for responses? And I'm like, because blah blah blah. I'm responding to his fucking ass. He's like, what are you talking about? We don't ask for something that we won't read. Okay, even if it's 5,000 comments, it'll be a little bit of time. I'll skim through them, but I will get to them.
We'll get there.
We'll get there for sure. So, guys, tell us what your favorite video game night is. Until next time.